You see, privacy rights in America remain privacy rights only when people other than you regard your privacy rights. When people receive private information, they don't always handle it correctly. They go off in their souls, they go off in their minds, and they start to presume ill will. The ill will of a person in America is something that people like to play with. The liars of the force try to play in as if they did nothing and they're innocent. The Lord God above sees every liar, every player, every sexual assailant, every predator, every immature child who is unwilling to go off and get a job because they want to run wild in their addictions, in their predilections, and their lives. But they do have that choice. They absolutely most certainly do in America have the choice to be homeless, have the choice to be abusive, have the choice to be intrusive, have the choice to be an abuser of Satan. An abuser of Satan is a satanist. A satanist is an antagonist, and an antagonist tries to put himself or herself into someone else's private life that doesn't belong there. You see, if you were never that person's friend, if you were never that person's business partner, if you were never that person's investor, then you have no rights to them. But when you tried, and when you plied, and when you pissed your life away is when you chose to interfere with something God was doing for someone. What God does for people is what God does for people. What you choose to do in your version and your odd version of your life as God, or your life presuming to know God, then you've abused your life in every way. You're a Satanist. You're an arrogant person who's an antagonist. Isn't that what you're doing to me and other people in the streets? You're being an antagonist. Now, when I make my commentary, I have the right to observe what I do as a journalist. What I observe as a journalist is that my geese have come to find me, and they'll eventually come over and eat the rest of my potatoes because they know I'm good for it. But when people get absurd is when they start to preserve their own lives over other people's dignities. And their ideology is, I'm just going to make you undress yourself in public and make you humiliate yourself and make you do these things, and I'm going to turn it all over to these police officers who will fuck rape you and you'll never see it.